Hello students, today let me solve illustration number 5. Compute the income of Sri Nagesh for the assessment year 2020-21 from the following particulars. If he is resident, not ordinarily resident, and a non-resident. Okay, this is the problem. Here in this problem you are supposed to compute the gross total income of Sri Nagesh if he is a resident, not ordinary resident, and the non-resident. And before you are going to solve this problem, you need to prepare one format, that is so called as computation of the gross total income of Sri Nagesh for the assessment year 2020-21, and there will be 4 important columns. First head is that types of income. Next one, ordinary resident, not ordinary resident, as well as the non-resident. So speaking about the types of income, actually income earned and received in India, income earned in India but received outside India, income received in India but earned outside India, income earned and received outside India from business or profession controlled in India or controlled outside India, income earned and received outside India other than business or the profession, and at the end it should be the gross total income only. So this is the format. So let us go through the first item. Income from let out property situated in China, 73,000. So here if you see, the property is there in the China, it means that origin of income also China only. It means that income is earned in China. And where that income is going to be received, with respect to that the information is silent. Okay, if you go through the heads, so here income is earned and received in India, income earned in India but received outside India. So these both heads are not going to fulfill that. Why? Because earnings are made outside India, income received in India but earned outside India. So here the earned outside India is there. If it is given that income is earned received in India, then we can show the item here. But the thing is that where actually the income is received, that they have not been given. That is why here if you go through income earned as well as received outside India, if both are outside India we can apply it, but whether it is going to be controlled in India or controlled outside India, the information is silent. But when you go through the last head, what is that? Income earned and received outside India other than the business and the profession. So here income earned outside India only. Why? Because income from the let out property that is situated in India, that is earned outside India only, and it is neither business nor profession. That is why here I am going to show that item. The first item I am going to show it, income from let out property situated in China, amounted to rupees 73,000. Only in case of ordinary resident it should be taxed, and in rest of the 2 types of the assessee it is not going to be taxed. That is why nil amount. And go through the next item, salary received in India for services rendered in Japan. Okay, the services rendered in the Japan, in the sense earnings have been made in Japan, that is income earned outside India, but the salary is received in India. Income outside India but received in India, there we have to place. So after that what is going to given, 50% of it is spent in London. Out of the 50%, 22,000, 50,000 has been spent in London. So that we are not going to consider. Whatever the income so arise whatever the income so created, that should be accounted. That is why here it is received in India, earned outside India. So here received in India but earned outside India. Here I am going to show that is the third income head. What I am going to write? Salary received in India for services rendered in Japan, likely 22,000. In first three heads of income, sources of income, we have to write in all the three columns. This one. In this case, we have to write in all the three columns. Why? Because in this type of the SSC, it is going to be taxable. Okay. Next, go through the profit from retail business in France. The business being controlled from India, Mumbai. Okay. It means that earnings outside India, business is controlled from India. So here income earned outside India, controlled in India. So specifically they have given what is the amount? Amounted to rupees 51,000. If it is the case of controlled, we can write in first two columns, it is going to be taxable. What we are going to write? Profit from retail business and controlled from Mumbai, amounted to rupees 51,000. When it is the word controlled, in the first two type of SSC it should be taxable and the last SSC will be not taxable. That is why nil amount. Go through the next item. Rent from machinery in Mysore but received in USA. Okay. The rent from the machinery has been originated in India, earnings in India but received outside India. So here income earned India but received outside India. So here what I am going to write? Rent from machinery in Mysore but received in USA, amounted to rupees 10,000. In case of all SSC, it should be taxable. Then go through the next item. Past untaxed foreign income brought into India during the year. As I have rightly said that it is a exempted income. No tax is going to be imposed on the exempted income. That is why below this format you have to write as the note. And in front of that we have to write exempted incomes. We need to write the transaction. Past untaxed foreign income brought into India during the year, amounted to rupees 10,000. Okay. Next item. Profit from sale of building in Italy. As we all know that Italy means outside India. earnings are outside India, and where is the receipt? They have not given. That is why it is automatically comes in the last head only. Earnings outside India other than the business or the profession. Profit from sale of building in Italy, rupees 10,000. In the case of this head, only the first asset should be taxable and rest of the two should be leave it as a blank only, not taxable. Okay, next go through the agriculture income received in Ceylon. Ceylon in the sense Sri Lanka. Okay, it means that earnings have been made in Sri Lanka as well as income is also received in Sri Lanka. Both are outside only. But here it is also outside received as well as income outside India. If it is the case of control, we can write here, but if it is not the case of control, we can write on the last head. That is why agriculture income in Ceylon amounted to rupees 8,000. So last two columns will be left blank. Last thing is that interest on loan received in Bangalore. It means that earnings have been made in India as well as received in Bangalore. Both income earned as well as income received in India only. That is why this is the head, income earned and received in India only. That is why what we are going to write, interest on loan received in Bangalore. 2,000 should be taxed in each of the columns. Now this is the end of the problem. Take the total of each of the columns. So it should be 1,76,000. It is 85,000. It is 34,000. So this is about the problem. At the end we need to show the note as the exempted incomes. So this ends with the discussion on the problem. Okay, please go through the problem. With this I am going to conclude my discussion. Thank you.